What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here. We are back with our SAO Rising Steel video. Today we're going to be doing something that I have seen requested a few times. If you watch my previous video where I break down the new equipment farming event that we're going to be getting for non-elemental, I did mention this. I know a few people have been asking how to, or a guide to essentially, for the Bond Among Knights, the level 90, excuse me, Shasta and Lippia fight. So the first two aren't too bad. I think the second one even, I did it in like 2 tries. And there's kind of a method I found with the units that I have. I have seen some people say, you know, the best method is attack all units. But, yeah, about that. If we actually go back and look at my character list, if you look at all of my summonable 4-stars, I don't have any attack all units. Except for some of the incarnate skills, all of my units are single attack units for all their abilities. So, that leaves me with 2 options. Either I use some of the free-to-plays with attack all so you can hit Shasta and Lippia at the same time, or, which I tried at first, it didn't work out for me because in the beginning, when you first start the fight, Shasta attacks you, then he puts up his incarnate, like, wave, whatever you want to call it. So, and it goes up to, I think, like 70%, something like that. And then Lippia attacks you with Sonic Leap afterwards. And between all that damage, it's more than any free-to-play unit. I think Shasta hits you with Horizontal, which will hit all of your characters for around 4,000 damage. And then Lippia's Sonic Leap will hit for like another 4,000. So your free-to-play units really only have anywhere between 5 to like 7,000 HP, depending on how decked out they are. So if they get hit with both of those, they die immediately. So that is already a no-go for me, because that just gives me 1 less character. So I'd rather take twice the amount of time and tickets just to make sure I can do this. So we're gonna go in. I will show off. This is the team I'm using right here. It's not the best team, but this team does stay alive long enough for me to essentially get through everything. So I will showcase this team, and we're going to see how everything goes. I'm just double-checking, looking at my units to make sure this is what I actually use. Yes, it is. Okay. So let's go ahead, we'll hop in, and I will show basically kind of my method of what I've been doing to kind of get through this with keeping my people alive. So there it is. There's the horizontal. I have auto battle on because I was farming, so I'll turn this off in a second. There's the Sonic Leap. And see, as you can see, that almost kills my TSA, which is one of my lowest HP units. So that does not hit. That is no bueno right there. So as you can see, I've gotten them weaker as time gone on. My plan here, and what I recommend, if you're in a similar situation to me, as where you don't have a lot of attack all units to kind of dwindle them down, I would recommend killing, I don't actually know, I assume it will, so like let's say the 37 turns go by and you've only defeated Shasta, I assume you still have to play it again and defeat Lippia, which is what I recommend, because if you're someone who is having trouble, you know, let me actually get started, because obviously this is not something I have to completely talk through. We don't have to worry about using Assault. Let's start working on our Incarnation gauge. Actually, I think I'm gonna switch out. Yeah, I am. We're gonna switch out, and we are gonna heal TSA real quick. If you're someone like me who mainly has only single target attacking units, I would say your best option is to take out Shasta, and then when you get to Lippia, if you're having trouble with people dying, because obviously you want to get all the rewards, and one of the requirements, if you, does it show it here? I don't think you can see it once you're already in the mission. Long story short, one of them is to get an S rank, as well as win without losing any of your characters. So in order to not lose any characters in the fight, you need to make sure you're not being hit as much. So taking down one of them and then going back in the mission another time when there's only 1 enemy left is probably the best way to do that. So we're going to try and do that. I'm not sure how S rank is going to work here, because obviously it counts the amount of turns you take. for most S ranks, so I don't know if I'll get an S rank for this, considering how many multiple tries, but we're gonna find out. Because for the last couple events, I've really only done up to the level 80 stuff, which I can usually do in 1 or 2 tries. So we'll see how that goes. So we'll hit the second break right here. Actually, no, you know what? We're not going to. We're gonna let, we're actually gonna group heal. Actually, you know what? Yeah, well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna group heal, and then we'll let Sortiliana get that extra break to knock Shasta down. I don't have an exact method I follow for this whole thing. It just kind of is situational with how I'm currently doing. We'll go ahead, we'll do that. Start getting our charge up so we can use an incarnate relatively soon. And then let's go ahead and let's knock that break down and make sure we don't get hit. I recommend having at least 3 break characters on your team, because if one of them does get taken out, you want to make sure you do have enough to get... I mean, you could still, you know, if you have a 50% break character, and then you do 2 assaults, that also works too, because he only gets 70%. But if you're worried you're not going to have enough attacks, then this is definitely another way to kind of handle that. We are going to enhance right now, get that kind of defense up for some of these harder hits. Alright, Asuna, we are going to heal. And I think we will charge. So yeah, the method that I'm doing is probably not the best way to do it, but my free-to-play units just die in like 2 hits. So even when they're all geared out, max limit broken, everything. So I found this is the best way to kind of do it. What do we want to do here? Asuna is going to get a turn, but I'm trying to think what I want to do here, because Lippia is about to attack. She's only going to attack 1 person, but she could KO. I'm going to heal TAC, just because she is low enough to where Lippia's attack will one-shot her. I think Asuna can survive, especially since we have the physical resistance, but... Oh, well, never mind then. I could have just gone for it, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen, so... Better to be safe than sorry. Alright, so let's get Kirito attacking. So we're getting Shasta down there. We're probably still going to have to do 1 more try. There's still 23 turns left, so we could get lucky. But we'll have to wait and see how that kind of plays out. And of course, I don't have any of the bonus characters for this event, which would definitely help out a lot. But we're just kind of SOL for that, I guess. If you have the bonus characters, you'll probably have a much easier time than me. But for right now, and until the new Berkuli comes out, this is kind of the best I can do. Oh, here we go, Avalanche. And then there we go. I actually haven't seen him really use Avalanche until now, so that was kind of cool to see. And luckily, my Sortiliana max limit broken has over 9,000 HP, so she is very, very tanky for something like this. Let's look at what we got here. Lippia's probably going to actually attack this time. So, and with that sharpness, I don't want her taking out Sortiliana. And we will have 2 breaks after... Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and heal herself. Because Asuna and Kirito both have a break, so we don't have to worry about not knocking that down. Oh, yep, and it's a horizontal. Okay, so this is going to hit everybody. That's another thing why there's no, like, exact method to do, because you don't know what attacks everyone's going to be using. So let's go ahead, let's hit him with a break. And I think I will... What do we got in there? We do have Yu-Gi-Oh! With a heal over there as well. Let's break. Okay, good. They got knocked back. That's actually pretty good. That still only buys us 1 more turn. But, That's actually not bad. So we're gonna get 2 more attacks before we can heal again. I think I'm gonna switch TSA out for Yu-Gi-Oh! And just double heal Asuna. Or no, we wouldn't even need the double heal. Yeah, let's switch out TSA for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has over 8k health. And we'll use Yu-Gi-Oh!'s turn to heal Asuna. And that way, Sortiliana can actually... I'm thinking about whether I want her to heal or attack. I think we're just going to be on the... No, you know what? We'll be fine. Let's go ahead, let's attack. Let's get some damage out right here. Unfortunately, I did not pull Sortiliana's weapon for herself. She's actually holding Eldri's weapon right now, funnily enough. Okay, that's fine. And then Sonic Leap should do a little bit, probably 3 or 4k. Ooh, 5k to Yu-Gi-Oh! But he has a lot of health, so that's okay. I hope we can get Shasta down in this, but we really need to get an Incarnate off before this ends so we can worry about Lippia solo. Do I guard or do I go for the kill? I think we go for the kill here. Because we'll have a charge for Yu-Gi-Oh! Which should get us to 100%, and then we should be able to finish off Shasta. Yeah, okay. This'll work. It would have been better, obviously, to get all 4 characters, but I don't think we need it here. We might just be a bit short damage-wise, but hopefully we're not. Ooh, we are a little bit short. So we'll have Sortiliana attack. And we'll have Asuna heal. He should be down from that. If not, we do still have this last charge to kind of finish things off. That should be enough to take down Shasta. Yup, okay. So now we just gotta worry about Lippia. We only have 8 turns left. I don't think we can finish her off in this time, but since we're down to 1 character, getting that win next time. This is obviously not the stage you want to be farming. You want to do the 50 or the 80 if you can handle it. I just farm the 50 whenever I'm farming the currency. It's a little slower, but it's a lot faster. I'm not really too worried about things moving. Okay, so yeah, we're going to heal Yu-Gi-Oh! When he gets his turn. So for now, let's just smack... Lippia as hard as we can until this is over. Yu-Gi-Oh! You're gonna heal yourself. You are just going to attack. We're obviously not gonna get another Incarnate off this time. And then, let's go ahead, let's heal. Just in case there's anything crazy that happens here. Okay, you're just Sharpness, which won't really matter too much, because there's only 2 turns left. So, it's not going to be enough time for her to do anything. And then Kirito can smack this for the last attack. Okay, and now we just gotta do it one more time. Please, I hope I have enough tickets. I didn't really count because this takes 20 per try. Hopefully I won't have to make a cut after grabbing some more tickets. Oh no, we're fine. Even if we have to do it 2 more times, we'll be fine. So Shasta's taken down. So all we really have to do here, so use an Incarnate skill complete without character dying, and clear at S rank. So we should be able to get all 3 of those within this next round. So let's see how this goes. Imagine how much that would suck if, like, Shasta, like, respawned. And it's like, nope, you gotta kill them both in the same stage. Okay, so we only have to worry about that one Sonic Leap. And then we're back to being okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a much easier time now that we don't have to worry about the Incarnate Gauge. She won't be able to charge it up herself, so we just can charge all we want. We don't have to worry about break characters. And then, hopefully, this will give us enough time. I think you have to do it within 30 turns. So we need at least 9 turns left when we do our final attack to get an S rank. I believe that's what it is. So yeah, we're just gonna smack her. She's already in the red, so this shouldn't be too difficult whatsoever. During Tiese's turn, I'm gonna switch out for Sortiliana and single heal Asuna. There's no reason to heal everybody when only one person's been hit. Let's go ahead and give Asuna that heal. Smack. Like I mentioned already before, this is a much lengthier method, but this is what's gonna gave me an easier time not having multi-attack units. Oh, and we do have to, I didn't even think about that. We have to get an Incarnate off before we finish this up. So I gotta get, you know what, we're gonna switch Kirito out for Yu-Gi-Oh! I wasn't even thinking about that. Hopefully, we shouldn't kill her before we get it. And then we'll switch you out for Tiese. Okay, we should be good here, and this should be enough to finish her off. Even if it doesn't, it's not a big deal. I just want to get the Incarnate off so we get the completion requirement. I had totally forgotten about that by the end. So yeah, long story short, just essentially wheedle down the bosses. You know, take out Shasta first if you're stuck with single target units. And then when you get down to this, obviously focus on some of this other stuff. Oh, wow. Okay, so it does count. All right, so that doesn't help you at all. That took me 125 turns. So obviously all the stuff I've said in this video doesn't really matter for that, but I got 2 of them complete at least. So yeah, I would say overall your best bet, if you don't have attack all units that you can really rely on to kind of get this done, you're probably not going to have too easy of a time. I forget what was it? It was like 30 or 40 turns you need to beat it in, so like a third of what I did. But I'm still happy I was able to complete it. But 125 turns, that was quite a bit. And with the current characters that I have, I don't see myself beating it any faster than that. I don't know what some of the, let's actually scroll down to this stuff right here. Yeah, and obviously to get some of these other crystals for the Lippia and, Berkuli, you need to beat it on level 90 just with an S rank. You need to, well, that's for the Berkuli 50 crystals. The 50 Lippia crystals, which the Lippia's not even out yet, you have to beat with an A rank. I'm honestly not sure how I could have done that any faster. I feel like Lippia is probably the weaker character, so maybe if you take your time trying to kill her down, but if you don't have attack all units, you're really not going to be able to do too much about that. So, yeah. I did kind of have some trouble early on, which obviously you guys didn't see the entire process of trying to figure out what I wanted my team to be, so that might have slowed me down a bit. But other than that, yeah, I'd say your best option, if you have attack all units, use them. They're going to be your best bet, as well as the bonus characters for this thing are the Kirito and the new Kirito and Asuna, so they'll probably help out a bit as well. But, you know, and the only hint they give you is 1 or 2 break characters, which is an obvious thing, but they're still very tanky that it is very hard to kind of get their stuff down. So maybe I'll try messing with my teams again and trying it again. But overall, attack all units are going to be your best friend in this, so you can wheedle them down at the same time. So make sure you have break characters, make sure you have attack all characters, and that's probably your best bet. And this was honestly the best I can do with the current setup I have of characters right now. Overall, no 3 stars are going to help me in this situation, and all my 4 stars essentially get one-shot by Shasta and Lippia by the time the mission starts. I mean, you know, this Sortilian only has 6,900 health, so 2 hits kills her, which is actually essentially what happened. I tried using the free-to-play units, and they went down immediately, so this is kind of my guide. More of my guide is just kind of talking, you know, just saying that I recommend attack all units. That's probably your best bet. But, yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.